Welcome into Drew Silly Diamonds for Thursday, May 8th, 2025. I am Drew Martin breaking down the slate of games. 3 MLB bets coming your way all on the Thursday night diamond slate. Let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. All is welcome. It helps grow the show. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. As we're heading to the Sunshine State, first game up in the Tampa Bay area, 7:05 Eastern, Philadelphia Phillies, Tampa Bay Rays. Ryan Pepio on the hill for the home Rays. Jesus Luzardo, the southpaw, going for the Phillies. Minus 140 to minus 145. That is the Phillies as the road favorite. 8.5 being the total. Philadelphia comes in 6 games over 500. Tampa 4 games under 500. And I'll tell you, this Phillies offense is hot. Over 30 runs produced the last 4 games. They just won yesterday's game 7-0. And they have Luzardo on the hill. The 27-year-old has a sub-2 FIP and ERA. He's 3-0 on the season. He has not let up any more than 3 earned runs in any start this season. He has 7 starts, and that only happened once. Mostly it's just 2 earned runs or less. I'm looking to bet on Luzardo. I'm looking to bet on the Phillies right now. Up against the Rays, this is a team that's struggling. They lost the first 2 of the series. They got Pepio on the hill. Great year last year, but a 4.20 ERA, 4.20 ERA, 5 FIP. And he's got a 4-4 strikeout to walk ratio over his last 2 starts. So I think the Philadelphia lineup is going to get after him here. I think this number is actually short. Minus 141 is the low water mark that I got right before we went live, or right before I'm doing the show anyway. So overall, I think we get the better lineup. I think we get the better starting pitcher at minus 141. It is the Phillies leading us off on Thursday. We got next one up. 10 minutes later, 7:15 Eastern, we are heading to Atlanta, Georgia, Cobb County, Georgia, Cincinnati, and Atlanta. Nick Lodolo, the lefty, going for the Reds. Schwellenbach going for the Braves. Braves minus 190, touching minus 200 here as the home favorite, total of 8. Now, Lodolo on the hill for the Big Red Machine. This is a guy I'm looking to bet on, actually. I know he's off of a bad start last time out, but I think he rebounds here against a Braves team that's really struggled against lefties. So it's another lefty-righty dichotomy here, I think, in favor of the Cincinnati side. These two teams have played one-run games each of the last 2, so they split them. And actually, it speaks to the Braves offense, kind of quiet right now, guys. And asking them to lay this high of a number, I think it's too much. Lodolo, a big, tall, smooth-throwing lefty. And the Atlanta Braves starter, Schwellenbach, 24-year-old out of Nebraska, hot start to the season over his first 3 starts to the year. But actually his last 4 starts, he's gone 21 innings, giving up 20 runs. So he's been knocked around a little bit, including his last time out, 8 hits, 6 earned, just 3 2/3. The Braves, a bottom 5 lineup in Major League Baseball over the last week. They've struggled against lefties, and this Cincinnati Reds bullpen has been pretty good. Top 10 bullpen in baseball. So it goes Lodolo into that bullpen at plus 175, risk 100 to win 175. Big Red Machine, big dog barking here. We got the Cincinnati Reds over the Atlanta Braves, listing Lodolo plus 175. Got 1 game left. It will be the nightcap for the show. A reminder, if you could comment below, it helps grow the show, the algorithm on YouTube, smashing that like button if you're liking the content. Anything more than welcome. Any questions, fire away. We'll do a question and answer session. I'm a little behind on doing that with the traveling early this week, but I'll get that out as well, guys. Your picks, any analysis, I'll be in there chiming it up with you. The recap for the show. Yesterday, we went 2-1-1. We pushed the Royals -1. Good thing we didn't do the -1.5 there, but 2-1-1 plus 1 unit of profit. The only loss was the Rangers as the dog. So it does bring us to 45-31 over the last month, plus 13.37 units of profit, $100 better, up $1,337. Betting every single game we're giving out on the show over the last month. So smash that like button, comment below, guys. We got the nightcap here, 9:38 Eastern, 6:38 p.m. Pacific. We are heading to Southern California for the LA Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays. Chris Bassett on the hill for the Jays. Jose Soriano going for the Halos. 8.5 being the total. Toronto -125 to -130 road favorites. Toronto is not playing good baseball right now. They're 4 games under 500. They've lost 4 straight. They're just 5-12 on the highway. So anytime they go south of the border here, they have really struggled. They're on the West Coast right now. And they got Bassett on the hill, 36-year-old out of Akron. Sub-3 ERA overall this season. But each of his last 3 starts have been the worst starts of the year. He's given up 4 home runs his last 2, 20 hits his last 3 times out. Look, the Angels lineup is no great shakes themselves, but I think they're able to put up enough crooked numbers here against Bassett to make the plus price next to him worth the bet. And they got Soriano on the hill. If you watched the show last year, this was one of our golden gooses. This guy was cashing some plus money tickets for us. He's a 26-year-old Dominican-born pitcher, throws heat, 96, 98 miles per hour. He is just 2-4 on the season, got off to a rough start, but I think he found it last time out. 6 innings, blanking the Detroit Tigers lineup. The velocity ticked up as well. And he's going up against the Toronto Blue Jays lineup that has a lefty-righty dichotomy. They actually struggle against righties. Bottom 3 in Major League Baseball by team OPS against righties. They're top 10 against lefties. Well, they're going up against the righty here. That's fade on the Blue Jays side of things. And 2 more points here, guys. Offensively for the Blue Jays, their team OPS is over 100 points lower when on the road, and it's over 100 points lower versus higher velocity pitchers. And sure enough, Soriano checks that box. So overall, I think the plus price on the home team, I think it's home dog barking here. The LA Angels with Jose Soriano on the hill, winners of 2 straight. And again, the Blue Jays, losers of 4 straight. So ride the hot, the fairly hot, and fade the cold. That is the Blue Jays. So we got the LA Angels plus 116, Soriano on the hill. We got the Cincinnati Reds, Nick Lodolo plus 175. And the best bet for the show, we're going 2 days in a row with the Philadelphia Phillies cashing our best bet yesterday. We're jumping on them again here, minus 141, listing Luzardo as the starter. That does it for the Thursday show. We'll be back early on Friday. Come back and join us. Smash that like button, comment below, cash those tickets. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday.